Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama from Junk Journal Divas. Hello, my friends. I am really excited because I've been working on dyeing papers for weeks. I even had my daughters for spring break. I put them to work helping me gather some plant pieces so that I could do some eco prints. It's been nonstop. And I'm finally here to show you all the packages. I've got lots of them and we're gonna go through each one. I'm gonna start with the pinks and purples. And just so you know, all of the packages, all of the paper is 28-pound paper. So it all is, has that nice thickness to it, but not too thick that it's like a, cardstock in your journals to write on. And they also have a ribbon that I did. This one is actually recycled sari, literally a sari that I cut up, but the majority of them are fabrics or some of the paper towel or something, so it all matches. I worked pretty hard. I was a little bit crazy because I wanted everything to, really match and flow together well. So, and I didn't have anything that was this color that looked good. So I got the yellow. And then I also included some fuzzy yarns that will go with, your book if you're going to make tags or anything like that. So let's start. So this one is, I'm calling it lavender. Let me see, I'll show you these things first so you get an idea. This is one of my favorite fuzzy yarns. I'm gonna open it up just so you can see the colors that are in there. Kind of fun. And there's several different ones. And you guys, if you watch my channel, you know I love my fuzzy yarns. They just make everything more fun and interesting. And then there's the pink and the yellow. I loved the yellows with this. So let me put those guys aside, and then we are going to do a little flip through. I'll hold this up so you can kind of get a close-up of the colors here. So each set has 6 eco prints, and then there are 12 dyed papers of different colors to kind of go with the colors of the eco prints so that you can, make it flow in your journal nicely. So I'll hold these up just so you can see the eco print papers a little bit better. I love doing these papers, but wow, are they a lot of work. So much work. This is my hydrangeas from my yard. There's another one. And also, if any of the papers have a little tear or something here, I did leave them in if they had a good print. I would use it myself. It's nothing that is torn, that it's not usable as a page. These guys are from one of my bushes, and they're actually bright pink, little flower pieces that are on there, but they turn out yellow. I use the same color of dye to dye some pages so that it goes together, and then you'll have writing pages, but they're not just plain. I added some stuff to them. I added either some mica or some distress spray, just whatever, just different things depending on the color that I wanted to achieve. So we've got our purples, or like a lilac colors. And these, I don't know if you can see, it has like a copper-ish. So there are 6 of those, and then 6 of the avocado dyed papers. So these are my avocado papers. And I had my puppy barking at some stages of making the video, so I had to do voiceover. So again, this package is lavender. So this one, number 2, is pink. Let's see, the fuzzy yarns that I have, this is the one with multiple layers. And look how perfect these, let me open this up, these colors go together. I can hold this up so you can see there. So I've got this one, and then a cream color, and this rosy pink. And then for the ribbon, we have my avocado dyed ribbon here. So this one we have tea dyed painted papers and some avocado. And again, I just went by the color and what I would do, what I would want to use in my journals. So start with the eco prints here. It's like a big experiment when you're doing these because you just never know what you're going to get. Now I also, when I was making the packs, I tried to make the packs as the same as possible. So for example, if I had, you know, several that I used these maple leaves, I tried to put a little bit of all the leaves and plant parts that I used in all of the packs so that they are even. So like the same with this one that I used. So those are the ecos. Listen to that crunch. So these, I put a little bit of gold lines on there. So it's all just metallic things that I put on here, paint, and just to add a little bit of interest, but you can also write over it. So these are pretty much what I just showed. There's another one with gold. Just adds a little bit of sparkle, and then some of the avocado dyed papers, and they all have some markings on the cells or whatever those things are called. If you can see the shimmer on there. The pink avocado. Pink avocado I also have 4 of. Okay, this one is the fuchsia, and I only have 1 of these. And if somebody likes it, grab it, because I'm thinking, do I want to sell this or keep this for me? Because these are older papers that I've been saving, and I don't have a lot of them. So for this one, the fuchsia eco dyed, my avocado, and then I have some of the lavender papers in here. So let's start here. And this is actually, I don't even have any of this for myself. It's a little piece of fabric that I had that I turned into the ribbon here. And for this one, we have the cream color, and depending on what you go with in the paper pack here, and I will, if I can kind of organize my papers here and open these up so that you can see these fuzzy yarns that are kind of, you know, really soft colors. So, you know, you could go that way, or this one that has more of the purple. So So I don't know if you can kind of see those. I just thought they were, I couldn't decide. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna put both of them because they both work. We're having a really rainy day here. So I'm hoping that I get to show everything while I have some sunlight. Start here with the Eco Prints. And this one has, I love when it has like those yellows that come through too. And this just looks like the leaf is gonna pop out of the page. Okay, so, and then we've got avocado. And some of them have markings, not all of them. Like this has some shimmer on. I kind of spread them out a bit. And then the lavender. So this is fuchsia, and like I said, I only have one of these. This is fuchsia. Okay, and then this one is purple. Again, I had this piece of fabric, so it is a dyed piece of fabric that I made the ribbon out of. And this is the fuzzy yarn that I've already shown, so I'm going to lay these out just so you can kind of get an idea for the colors. Kind of have the green and the yellow in there. So this one also, I only have one, purple. And I must say these are really fantastic prints on all of them. Now see here, there's a little tear in the middle, but I would use this page. It's got a beautiful print. You guys, I worked really hard on the yellow because I wanted it to be a golden color. Hard to make yellow look, you know, really pretty in this golden color. So I think I did it, and it looks so good with the purple. And again, I did different things to it. So it's got those cells on it and some interest. I also used just a little bit of different colors that I sprayed on. And then the green. This is kind of cold page. This one is purple. And now we can move on to the blues and the greens. Okay, I'm gonna start the blues with this package I'm calling turquoise, because these are my favorite colors to work with. You know, I'm always talking about loving my blues and greens together. Again, a piece of fabric that I made the ribbon out of. And then we've got our turquoise with some yellow fuzzy yarn, green, this pale soft green, and then this one that has some blue and green and white. And I have 5 of these because I made a lot, because this is my favorite. So it's all blues, greens, and yellows in here. See, here's one. Guys, if you can see right here, this page is torn a little bit, but I love the print. So I put this in, and this is what I'm talking about. But, you know, as a junk journaler, I think I would want to have this rather than a page that doesn't have a little tear in it because it's just such a gorgeous print. Okay, and then we're going on to the blues. And again, they have some markings and things on them, not a ton, just a little bit for some interest. This is kind of cool. Picked up some of the, looks like maybe some orange from somewhere. Okay, and then we're going to the greenish. Well, it's green, but it also has some turquoise in there. This is some cool markings. Like, I could just stare at the colors of this. I just love it. Here's one with some shimmer. And again, guys, I tried to make sure I had all of the same types of papers in all of the packages so that they were looking as similar as I could make them. This one is turquoise. This one is navy, and wait till you see the navy papers with this. And get these spread out here a bit so you get an idea. Okay, so these are, I'm calling this one navy, and we've got the blue fabric piece for the ribbon. I have this fuzzy yarn with has some navy and white and gold. The yellows, the yellow to pull out the gold here, and I also have I also have gold on the blue pages. And then this is just perfect. It's pink and blue. We'll start with the prints. Some of these came out, it looks like, they look like a watercolor painting, kind of like this, but I just love the way these turned out. Okay, like this one also. How pretty is that? And with the navy, let me just hold this up because I was just, whoa. Can you imagine if you have this in a journal and you can write with a lighter pen, a white gel pen or something? How pretty. Okay, so there's those guys. And then this, the light blue. And on the navy, so I have, let's see, there's a lighter blue on here, white, and some gold, just some different markings. And you can see like this one's a little bit of a lighter shade of navy. Last one. This one is navy, and let me see, I've got 4 of these. One is green. So we've got the paper towel ribbon. And these two I've shown, let me open this one up so you can see the different fibers in this one. I tried to pretty much do one thing of fuzzy yarn that's all a bunch of them together, and then 2 maybe thicker ones that you can add to depending on which color, which direction you wanted to go with your colors. You guys, I just got a puppy, and that is my girls playing with the puppy, so please excuse the the squeaks. such a beautiful green color. It's so much work, but I gotta tell you, having all these papers spread out on my dining room table and seeing all the colors together, it just makes me happy. Okay, then we're moving on to this, I don't even know, it's kind of a bluish green pages. And you can see like how pretty do those look together. And then moving on to that yellow, and I really hope that this turns out well in the video so you can see the color, because yeah. All right, this one is green, and we have 4 of the green. So I've got one more left to do, last one, and this one is orange. So I've got the orange ribbon, and then our fuzzy yarns here. Let me see, this one has orange, yellow, and brown, like a tan color. Darker tans, brown and darker tan here. This one with the green and white. We have a little bit of green showing up in here, so I wanted to put a little green also in with this one. So we've got orange, we have the gold, and we have some of the tea dyed, and these are actually, I think these are 32-pound papers, some of them that I put in the kit, and you'll feel them when you get it. The thickness, you'll feel they're great to write on. It's smooth, and yeah, you'll feel the difference in the weight. So here is orange. I think these, the green spots, I put some flowers in here and they kind of showed up. And I gotta say, orange is my least favorite color probably, but there's something about the orange papers that I love. And then the yellows. I should call it gold. This is a fun one, huh? And here's one, you can see the different colors in here. And these are fun tea-dyed papers too. They're not just plain old tea-dyed papers. Got some metallic markings on that one. And last one here. And we've got 4 orange. Okay guys, so this is it. I'm so excited. I finally get to share these with you because I've been working for so long on them. And so here they are, and they're ready to package up. I just have to snap a few photos and get them into my Etsy shop. So hopefully they will be there tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope just looking at all of these beautiful colors maybe inspired you to do some spring creations. I know we're all just wanting the sunshine and warm weather, right? So here's a little recap of all of the packages that I have, and as always, thank you guys so much for joining me today.